I have the pleasure of talking to Matt Youngy from King Parrot. Youngy, how's it going today, man?
I'm all right, brother. I'm all right. I'm good. I always get amused by the pronunciation of my nickname by American people.
All right, so I've been calling you Youngy for 10 years. So how do you
Oh,
pronounce
it's
it?
cool. We don't we kind of you guys always sort of put the G in there,
Youngy,
the Youngy, and it's like it's just Youngy, but
Youngy.
um
Okay.
yeah, it's young, yeah, but American people always put that G pronunciation in there, and
All right.
it
So
always
you know
makes me
what?
laugh.
I'll just call you Matt. All right. So
That's fine. You can call me whatever, man. Totally cool, man. It's totally cool. I appreciate it. Thank you.
listen, man. The last time we talked was actually it was 10 years ago, and I'm going to share my screen with you. Here's a photo of me and you. This was in July of 2015 with
Wow.
King Parrot and Superjoint.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep. I
So,
remember.
yep.
Yep.
I interviewed you, a fantastic show, and then I interviewed Phil. So it was an amazing freaking night. But it's been 10 years, bro. How how the hell you been?
Being good, man. Yeah, being good. Still chipping away at it, and yeah, just we've been obviously busy the last little bit. We've just got back from Europe. We just did 33 shows or something in Europe. We did 11 with Pantera and Power Trip, and then we did 20 or so with uh, Master, the legendary death metal band. And we're just about to kick off our Australian tour this coming weekend. We've got about 11 shows through Australia over the next couple of months. We're just kind of doing weekenders. Um, and then we're coming back to see you guys in over summer. It was looking like we're going to be doing a whole bunch of shows, at least 30, probably more. So
I just picked up my tickets 2 days ago. Of course, I want to see Pantera and Amon Amarth, but I'm trying to decide where to go. I saw that
okay,
you guys start the tour July 31st in Homedale, New Jersey. So I grabbed
right,
those tickets so I could see you guys for sure. It's been a while since I've seen you on stage. So that's going to
awesome,
be, I mean, come on, man. Pantera, Amon Amarth. I mean,
yeah.
I know that you've toured with amazing bands, but man, talk about a double bill, man. That's just that's crazy.
I mean, we're kicking ourselves at this opportunity. I think we're doing 20 of the shows,
Wow.
so it's yeah. I mean, it was a no-brainer when we were talking about it with the Pantera people while we were in Europe. And they were like, you got the new record coming out. You want to, you're going to need to promote it. Let's do it. And we were like, fuck, let's do it. This is going to be amazing. Let's go. There's no better way for us to promote our record than doing a tour like that. And not only that, we also scored a show with Acid Bath and Pentagram on the 25th of July in
I
Brooklyn.
saw
So
that. I saw that. I was thinking about going to see that because I'm in Philadelphia, PA. So
right.
I'm not far. So I'm thinking about going to there. Pentagram. I mean, come on, and ask. I mean, you have amazing lineups coming up your way through the states, man. It's awesome.
I saw that because I love Acid Bath, and I saw that.
They're incredible.
Yeah, right. And just the fact that they're playing again it's insane. And I saw that New York show, and I was like, there's only one support on that show, and I was like, noticed on the other shows they had two supports, and I said to our booking agent, I was like, you got to hit these guys up, and we can come a week early if we can get on that show. And so next thing I know, we're on it, and
I'm gonna try to hit that, man. And like you said, it's amazing. You guys got this amazing album, A Young Person's Guide to King Parrot, comes out June 6th on Housecore Records. It's been what 5 years since you guys have put out an album, and it's just amazing music, man. I already ordered the splatter vinyl, so I can't wait for that to come. Um,
awesome, brother.
but
Thank you.
are these brand new songs, or are these ones that have been kicking around here and there, and you guys just putting finishing touches on them, or how the album come together for you?
I would say like maybe there was maybe three or four of the songs that were kicking around for a little bit previous to we officially kind of started working on it back at the end of 2023. There's a few ideas and things that we'd been working on, but I think we sort of pulled the focus in a little bit more toward the end of 23 and started 24. We started doing pre-production. We had most of the songs structures kind of down by the start of 2024 when we started doing, we did, you know, maybe 3 or 4 pre-production sessions where we were just sort of finalizing structures and vocal placement and things like that. And then, yeah, we started recording the album proper. I think maybe it was about a year ago. And now, and yeah, it was, yeah, a whole bunch of stuff came together. Everyone kind of contributed really well, especially for the writing process. You know, we like to sort of do it organically and get in the jam room together and
I
really
love that. I love that. Yeah.
hone the songs. Like, you know, we're not one of those kind of more, you know, like I know a lot of more modern metal bands probably have a primary writer and they do it all on the computer and all that sort of shit. I mean, I hear that
Yep.
stuff all the
The
time.
email
But
riffs and clips and shit like that. And yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I think I think you can hear it in the way that the songs are delivered. Um, is that we're a jam band. We jam it, and you can't. Some of that stuff, you know, like I think you can really hear it in those bands that do that stuff on the computer. You can hear how clinical it is almost.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Whereas I think when you listen to the intricacies of a King Parrot song, you can go, oh, they've definitely honed that in the jam room. You can hear that you wouldn't be able to get that same result.
Yeah, I mean it's got that raw edge to it. You know, it's not super structured. You know, it's got that kind of raw feel to it. I think.
Right. Yeah. You know, and so I you know, that's something that I'm proud of with our band is that we sort of take the time, we put the time in the jam room to get the structure and get the feel and the little bridges and intricacies moving from section to section in the songs. Um, that's something that we pride ourselves on. So yeah.
You know, one of the things that I love about metal, Youngy, is just metal guys have such um, they're cool and they got such sense of humor, and I just love everything about metal. And I mean, how awesome is it that the first song you guys release off the album on an album that you haven't, that first new album in 5 years is "Fuck You and the Horse You Rode In On." I mean, come on, like if that's not metal, I don't know what is, bro. Like Jesus, God.
Oh man, we always have like fun with it too. As serious as we take it, you know, we serious about the music and the writing and all of that sort of stuff. But we always try to inject a little bit of fun and humor, and you know, we kind of it's sort of it's like a balancing act almost. You know,
Yeah.
we've got to have that aggression and that intensity, of course, with this music, but we also like to have a little bit of fun with it. And you know, we like to inject our Aussie larrikinism into the music.
I don't know, man. The obviously the track is just the video and the track is just savage. But I gotta say, you look good as a bartender, man. I mean, if this music thing
I've done it
doesn't
a
work
few
out,
times now.
I'm just saying.
I've done it a few times now in our videos, and yeah, I mean, it's just it's just a fun thing that we do with our music videos. Or some of our music videos, anyways. Like we like to, you know, poke a bit of fun at ourselves and just have a good time and just do stupid shit that's ridiculous.
Having obviously you're not an actor. That beginning mantra is about like a minute or so, minute and a half of you guys just interacting. How many takes? Be honest. How many takes was that?
We were in there. I think that bit was like we were there for maybe an hour, hour and a half. Man, we were
That's
just ad
cool.
libbing, we were just
That's
spitballing,
cool.
you know. But we did, you know, we did most of that video in one weekend. So I think we did all the bar stuff in one day, and then the next day we did all the pool scene, and it was so much fun to make that video, man. I mean, I tell you what, we had a great time. Like some of the stuff that we did was just ridiculous. Recreating the toilet scene from Train Spotting movie, where we were jumping down the toilet, and you know, and then the next day we went out to my friend's swimming pool, which was nearby where we were shooting, and he donated his pool to us for the day, and so we dropped black curtains down one side of the pool to make it look dark, and we put
Okay.
weights on the curtains so that it looked dark in the pool. And our camera guy, I mean, he went next level and had this high tech plastic bag that he could put his $20,000 camera in.
Wow.
And we, I was like, oh my god, man! I hope the water doesn't seep in. And we bought like 200 fake shits from Kmart, and we had a whole crew of people there. And so when we were filming all that underwater stuff, it looks like we're swimming through a sewerage with turds and shit
Sure,
flying everywhere.
sure. Yeah.
The way we did it was we had a bunch of our friends' kids on the side of the pool with like these boxes full of fake turds. And then we'd be like 3, 2, 1, and then we'd go under the water. The kids would throw all the turds in the pool, and then we'd start.
They must have loved it. They must say, "Oh
Oh
my
man,
god,
we had
dude!"
the best day. We were throwing toilet paper in there and beer cans and shit, and
Mike,
then after we shot one of the scenes, we'd have to get the pool net out and scoop all the turds out of the pool. And
yeah, I tell you what, that scene, my stomach was turning a little bit, man. It was like, yeah, that's pretty gnarly, but so
man,
fun, man.
we go next level for the for the cause, you know.
And I mean, just the song itself. I mean, your vocals, man, you're getting more vicious, I think, as you get older, man. I mean, you just tear it up on this album, and of course, this song as well.
Yeah, thank you, man. We put a lot of effort into the vocals on this one, and me personally, just I mean, the writing and all of that sort of stuff. But I got to give a lot of credit to our engineer Luke Walton, who really pushed me in the studio. I mean, we did a lot of pre-production, and I wanted to make sure that once we got into the studio to record it proper, that I knew exactly what I was doing, so I wasn't wasting anyone's time. So I practiced a lot, and I think you can hear that on the record. We used a really great microphone that helped, but I also was able to layer things a little bit here and there. Not everything's layered, but most of the stuff is layered to a certain degree. But just just mapping things out and being super prepared before we got into the studio was a
Sure.
big part of it for me. It only took me like maybe 2 or 3 days to do the vocals, but we got most of it. We got most of it in, and obviously we've toured a lot over the years, so I've been able to kind of work on my delivery and the style and the and just the resilience in my voice, because as you would imagine, doing those like 30-date tours that you often have to do when you're in an extreme metal band.
You need a lot of rest on the voice, man.
Yeah, you got to be resilient, right? You got to be
Sure.
able to make sure that your voice stands up and holds up, and that you're as strong on the last show as you are on the first show.
Sure.
So there's been a lot of that over the years, and people often say, "Oh man, gee, how do you do that with your voice?" Or "How's it?" And it's just been practice. It's just been doing those tours. There's nothing that can replicate doing a 30-date tour. There's nothing that can replicate that. You know what I mean? It's like it's a crazy thing that we do out there.
But at least you're
And
prepped for it, so your body and your voice is ready for it.
right, and but when it comes to the chemistry within the band and the way that the band works together and all of that sort of stuff, it's like there's nothing that can replicate. Like if you're a weekender band or whatever, and you're just playing on the weekends and stuff like that, you might get tight and all of that. But there's nothing that'll replicate doing 30 fucking shows back to back to back to back to back.
Right.
You know,
Yep. And intensity of the music and everything. Jeez.
totally right. And it's like some nights you might not feel like doing it. Some nights you not be feeling 100%. It's like get the fuck up there and
Yep.
do the show. You got to do it. You got to put in.
Yep, that's it, man. The video is awesome. The one of the videos that was released so far, and the song off the album is "Target Pig Elite," and I like that one
Right.
because it gives that in that live feel to it, and you could just see the intensity that you and the band portray live in a video like that, man. It's just so cool, and us who have our tickets to see you live here in the States get a little glimpse by watching a video like this,
Yeah. That one was filmed in our hometown in Melbourne. That one and the latest, the one that we released just a couple of days ago, "Get What You're Given." Both filmed at the same show in Melbourne, and it was great, man. It was a really great show. It was played at one of our filmed at one of our favorite venues called Max White's, which has been like a home ground advantage for us over the years. We've played a lot of shows at that venue. It's a cool kind of, I don't know, it's like a 1,000 cap club, and it's just somewhere where we've played a lot over the years, and somewhere we feel really comfortable. So we wanted to do it there, and sort of just capture that hometown vibe.
I love the clips of your friend Boyd's artwork that that's thrown in there. Again, sorry for the loss of your friend.
Yeah.
Amazing. I mean, I have never seen his artwork, but what I see on this video, man, amazing artist, dude.
Man, he was just one of the most incredible artists. I mean, not only was he like my best friend, but he was also one of the most incredible artists I've ever seen. Uh, he's done so much cool stuff. Not just with King Parrot. Like, I mean, he did the Ugly Produce album artwork. He did the Dead Set album artwork.
Mm-hmm.
He did the he did the Hold Up in the Lair EP artwork. He did the Stench of Hardcore Pub Trash EP, which was the first thing that we ever
Wow.
put out, which
Wow.
was more just a scribble kind of doodle in comparison to what he could actually do.
Yeah.
But man, some of his art exhibitions were incredible. He'd had here in Melbourne. He would always, he'd have like 30 pieces of art up around in a gallery, and all of them would always sell out. Every single one, every single piece would
I can see
always sell out.
why. Yeah.
Yeah, it was incredible. And, not only did he do that sort of stuff, but he was super creative when it came to, like he contributed some lyrics and parts of songs for King Parrot songs as well. Like
Interesting.
he was like my shit barometer. I would say, hey, this is the new song. What do you think? What do you, I'm struggling with lyrics in this part or that part. And he would be like, what about this, man? What about, have you thought about putting the vocals here? And, like not for every song, but some songs you definitely help out. And, he contributed to our music videos on the Shit on the Liver music video. He's the parking inspector. So
Oh,
that
wow.
watching,
Cool.
yeah. So watching that music video now has become something totally
100%.
different.
Yeah. Yep.
It's emotional now. It's quite sad for me to watch that music video now. It's sort of, even talking about it, it's emotional.
Yeah, it's tough, man, sure.
Yeah, I miss him so much, and it's everything we do now. It's a tribute to him, and it's been. Even the new album cover, that artwork, the young person's guide to King Parrot, the artwork with the dude and the chick on the
Yeah,
bike, that was
old
his
school.
idea. He
Really?
did that.
Wow.
Yeah, so we wanted to pay respect to him by keeping that artwork. He's like, this should be the new album cover. It'll be great. And I was like, really? And I was kind of like, sort of had a double take at it the first time, and I was like, and after he passed, I still had the artwork that he'd given me. He goes, this should be the new album cover, and I was
Yeah.
like,
Right on, man. That's so sweet.
we had to pay our respects to him. We had to
Yeah.
do it.
Well,
Yeah,
the latest track, "Get What You're Given," also talks about loss and so forth. And my son lost his best friend in a motorcycle accident. It's been 4 years now, and he laid down lyrics and wrote a song as well to get that out. And he it was just a one off for him and his buddy, but it was such a help to be able to express his feelings and be creative too. It's cool that you opened up on this track for that, man.
yeah, man. Yeah, that was what it was about. All about losing him, and lost another close friend of mine. Um, Around the same time, one of my I lost two of my best friends in that sort of space of like 3 or 4 months,
Yeah,
and
sucks.
it was a pretty harrowing time. And yeah, I felt like when we were writing that song, it just had this very deep emotional kind of pull on me. And it just felt like, when I was listening to a lot of, power violence kind of bands, like I was listening to a lot of Despise You, and I actually toured that band out here in Australia back in 2023. And They had an influence on me just because I met those guys and I heard about them and I knew about them and I love their music and all of that sort of stuff. But actually getting to meet them and hang out with them and it had an effect on me, and I was able to try and harness that in some of the new King Parrot stuff.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I can't. I mean, again, the album comes out June 6th via Housecore Records. I can't wait. I'll be at the concert July 13th. I mean, 31st in New Jersey. I mean,
Right.
if you want me to come up stage and I can sit side stage and watch it, man, I'll be there. Just say the word. You know,
Man,
I
let's
mean, I'll
hook
come
up,
and
man.
hang, man. Watch you guys do your thing at Pantera, whatever, dude.
Let's do it, man. Like let's hang out for sure, man. We'll do it. Like I'm looking forward to coming back, and I'd love to see you in person. And we'll and I think there's we start on the 25th with Acid Bath, and then
Hmm.
we've got like I think 4 or 5 days until we start with Pantera on the 31st. So we're gonna add a whole bunch of club shows. We may even be coming to Philly.
Oh,
So
right on, dude. All right.
yeah,
Well,
we'll announce that stuff soon. But
yep,
I know that our booking agent is plugging away and filling up some of the dates because obviously Pantera and Monomath don't play every day, and
sure.
we want to make the most of it while we're over there. So we want to play as much as we can and get into those little clubs and places where we kind of feel comfortable,
Well,
as
I'm
opposed to playing massive stadiums.
Oh, of course, man. I'm right between Brooklyn and Philly, so maybe one of the days come by. I'll make you guys dinner. We'll have a barbecue and just chill, man. So,
Yeah, I'd love it.
I'll look on the websites at kingparrot.net for the tour dates if there's anything added. And man, listen, it's been a pleasure, man. Once again to get a hold of you. And Matt, I wish you the best.
I wish you all the best too. Thanks so much for your support, brother. We're
Right
very
on, my
grateful.
brother.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you, man.
Thanks,
Thank
mate.
you.